so sour.
Really? Worst experience? I feel like there's gotta be some like worse experiences in your life.
Very few. Okay, we're gonna try this now. You're gonna have to take a good little like mouth. Oh, come on.
All these muscles for no reason.
Wow, hashtag humble brag over. Oh, I'm so muscular. Oh, forgive me, I'm so fit.
There we go. Knock that back.
This is like a pixie stick.
Worst pixie stick you'll ever have.
Smells nice. A little bit sour, a little bit salty.
You're dead inside. My muscles were involuntarily spasming for like a good 30 seconds after this.
Maybe you have too many muscles. All of this.
I'm not gonna live that down.
Oh no, I am never gonna forgive you. Can I hang from your arm?
Oh yeah.
Hold me up.
Oh god. Oh wait, I'm a lefty. Here, actually try it. Actually try this. I'm curious now. Can we try this? We're gonna do this. All right, ready?
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
You couldn't see it. His feet were off the ground.
Here we go.
Got him. So the reason we use ice water.
Santi is sweating there a little bit.
Honestly, I mean, you're not a light guy. No, you know, in a great way. In a great way.
Wow.
I'm not used
You eat your own damn prime cake.
I'm not used to grown men hanging off my arms anymore.
Right? Maybe that's
Base, because obviously we want something that is plain and easy to build on in terms of flavor. So we're gonna go with ice pop and lemon lime for the flavor of the actual meat of the cake, if you will.
nice carnivore cake.
You don't like meaty cakes?
Usually not, but sure, we'll go with it. Lime hydration beverage as its core base to create the world's first prime cake.
So I have this wonderful vanilla cake recipe that I love, and we're gonna take that as a base and build on it.
That's his nice way of saying bastardize it for content, so there you go.
I'm trying not to be precious about it, but it's my recipe anyway.
It's Logan Paul's now.
So
I love that everyone behind the camera is just collectively rolling their eyes and shaking their head at what's going on right now.
who let me be on camera?
I mean, this seems like an interesting flavored cake, I will say.
It's gonna be a trip for your taste buds.
Food theory so often is. I have tasted some of the strangest things in my life thanks to this channel.
Before we insult my cake that we're gonna make,
I'm just saying.
we are going to probably insult it, but the cake itself, and we'll put the recipe down below, it's so good.
Well, Santi takes a minute to mourn his recipe. All of that's combined, you're ready to pour it into the mold and stick it in the oven.
Tap tap.
Give me 3 taps. There you go.
Like
Don't
that?
do it.
4th tap too many?
No, 4th tap is way too many.
Sure?
All the air bubbles will be gone on the 4th tap. You don't get 4 wishes from a genie for a reason.
I never thought of it that way. You are so right.
It's because of the air bubbles.
It's because of the air bubbles. All right, cut to the fancy cam. Woo, fancy cam. We upped the production for this one. Into the middle rack, he's already preheated at 350. And up. And down. Ready, 3 more, go. 1, 2. And oh, there went my microphone. And that's why you only get 3 wishes from a genie. You get 3 wishes from a genie and 2 squats. All right, we're gonna set it in there for how long, Santi?
20 to 30 minutes.
20, 30 minutes, there we go. So I guess that's more bonding time for us.
Oh, yay!
Right, ladies and gentlemen, 20 minutes have elapsed. Our prime cakes are out of the oven. It looks a lot like sliced ham over there. Like, I can't even. First off, these are some thin boys. Santi, I know we're being health conscious on the channel right now. We could have made them a little bit more robusto, I feel like.
I wanted to limit how much we needed to put into our mouths.
I don't know, man. I'm eager to put this in my mouth. But, right, doesn't this look like a slice of ham? This looks like a slice of ham to me.
I mean, we're gonna put icing over it. Don't don't put that into your head yet.
I can say that it smells very strong and oddly sour. My house now smells like Logan Paul. Please get Logan Paul out of my house.
So let's review, shall we?
Let's.
In this episode,
Yes.
we've arm wrestled,
Yes.
hung off each other's arms.
Yes.
You've punched me in the stomach.
I have.
Is this the effect of Logan Paul? Is this the effect of Prime?
This is the machismo that I feel coursing through my body.
Right? It's just like gone in through our veins,
Yeah.
and now we're just like, oh, manly men.
The most masculine episode of Food Theory.
Having completed our little moment of toxic masculinity, it was time to put the icing together. And that's when it became clear that it was gonna be a rough road ahead.
That's very powerful.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see how it all comes together.
Santi, can you show the camera kind of what's happening in this school?
No.
I think it would be really fun and exciting if you did.
You know what? I hate you all.
I'll spare you from what followed, which was 20 minutes of Santi trying to figure out what exactly went wrong with his icing, which ended up looking a whole lot less like icing and a whole lot more like sand.
Slight oversight!
It worked for the cake. I made the cake recipe that we built upon, and it worked. I figured it would be the same thing for the icing. You just incorporate some prime hydration stick on top of the recipe that you make, and it would work out fine. I was wrong.
And that laid so high. Welcome back to the kitchen. Santi has made an incredible discovery, and I think we all are equally surprised by the revelation that Santi has had. Santi, can you communicate to the camera the oversight that happened that we've been trying to fix and figure out here?
Yes, Matthew. In the week that I was working on these recipes, both the cake and the icing, one thing that I didn't take into consideration when making the icing recipe was the actual powder from the hydration stick being incorporated into the icing. I was more concerned with making the icing itself. Now finding out the coarseness of the prime hydration stick is very granulated.
It is. It's like drippy sand. This stuff is like kinetic sand. That being said, it tastes like a banger. Texture, hot mess. Just hottest of messes. But from a flavor standpoint, this is actually pretty good. So, you know.
You know what? I tried my best with what I had.
Gotten so far.
Yes.
It looks like we slaughtered a Smurf. It has the texture of Floam, Nickelodeon Floam. However, I will say, it tastes good.
It does taste good.
It looks, it looks traumatic, but it tastes good. Oh boy, so what do you say?
Kick me while I'm down, why don't you?
We put this episode out of its misery by icing ourselves a prime cake.
Please, let's do it.
All right, let's pull out those sponges.
You know what? I hate Prime. I hate you, Logan Paul.
You know
I hate
what?
everything about you.
You know what? In the true spirit of Logan Paul, we overpromised and underdelivered. So, the only thing that we're missing at this point, besides a better cake, is the word Prime. We gotta really hype the brand, you know? Here we go. Let's do it, boys. I'm gonna write Prime right here. Oh yeah, look at that.
You're gonna run out of space.
Oh, you know it.
It's gonna say Prim.
Let's go, boys. It's our Prim cake. Slap that one on a thumbnail and send it to print, ladies and gentlemen. It's our Prime cake. Yo. This is so unhinged. Forks for all of us. Come on, Steph. You walked into the kitchen at the perfect time.
No, you missed the journey.
No.
You can't judge off of nothing.
Oh, she is absolutely gonna judge.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Okay, Steph.
I wouldn't feed this to a dog.
Ash, how about you? How was your Prime cake experience?
So I like that it's an experience, right?
You would. What a Gen Z thing to say. And for me, honestly, similar to Ash, it's not a good cake. It's an interesting cake.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I dig the ride.
Yeah.
Have we succeeded today in making a cake that is gonna hydrate you after your day at the gym? Absolutely not. Have we succeeded in making a cake at all? Absolutely not. But you know what? We had fun making it. And I have a feeling this one is gonna go down in food theory history with bread gloves. And I made cookies out of sawdust. Thank you all for joining us on this magical journey.
Wait, does that say Prim?
And remember, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit!
But not before one final sick burn from Steph.
We're gonna take all of that and mash it into a monstrosity that we will call a cake.
You've called a lot of things cake in the past.
Right? And
Some
you called
around.
even more things calzone, and none of them were right.
You know what? You're lucky I didn't put ricotta in this cake. I was this close to doing it.
It would have made it closer to a calzone than anything you've made before.
Oh, she got you there.
Yeah, actually.
That was a good burn. Yeah, Steph, hit me up with that dap, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Hit me up with that. You gotta practice the handshake.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
See, now this episode's never gonna see the light of day.
So I know my saliva is heavy. I've got the heaviest saliva in the business. So sorry. It's hot, I'll give it that. Oh yeah, you can see it melting. My poor fingies. It's hot on my fingies.
Set it on a plate.
Set it on the plate, they say. Don't burn your fingers, they say. Just blew it off, Jason. So thin. Like, I know that there are Oreo thins, But like these guys, it's like I'm eating a chocolate wafer and there's maybe a fraction of cream in there. And then I open up double stuff and I'm like, oh, look at that thick layer of cream in there. I want that thickness inside my body. Nope, don't say that. I should not have said that. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made, friends. Lots of mistakes were made.